Welcome back, and welcome back. Chicken Tetrazzini is on the menu today. Let's get started on some deliciousness. We're going to use some extra virgin olive oil, some garlic, black pepper, garlic salt, Mrs. Dash Italian seasoning. Feel free to use any seasonings that you prefer, that you feel is best for you and yours. We're going to use some whole milk. That is portobello mushrooms, but mushrooms work just fine as well. Some parsley, a lemon. We've got about a third cup of flour there, some butter, mozzarella cheese. That is about 3 cups of rotisserie chicken. We've got chicken broth, and we've got the thin spaghetti. Here is your shot of what we're going to use to make this amazing dish. Let's get cooking. All right, let's get this party started. We're going to go in with, I would say, about 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, okay? I've already got this pan heating up. One thing that I did forget to tell you that I would be using is onions. Any onion you have will do. So that's about a half a cup of red onion that I'm using. And we're just going to saute this up to get this going. Get the flavors going. Cook them up a little bit here. So we're going to let this go for about 5 minutes. Again, that was portobello mushrooms and half of a red onion, okay? So we're just going to let them go for about 5 minutes. We're going to let them cook. We'll look and see what they look like after 3 minutes. Sometimes 3 minutes is all it takes, but just in case. And so I'll come back in 3 minutes, and this is cooking on a medium heat. I'll be right back. All right, 3 minutes is all she needs. And now I'm going to go in with a couple of tablespoons of garlic, and then I'm going to let it cook for just another minute. So we're just going to let her cook for 1 more minute. Let those flavors get combined, get to know one another, become the best of friends, okay? So I'm going to let this go for 1 more minute, and I'll be back to take it to the next step. All right, well, we've got all this deliciousness going on, all right? I've also got our pasta in the water. You're going to cook it according to your box. We want it al dente, so right before you get to that 2 minutes before it's time to be done, 3 minutes till it's time to be done, then go ahead and take it off. All right, so we're going to keep going, and I'll be... All right, I've taken that out of the pan. We're going to use the same pan. I'm going to go in with half a stick of butter. We're going to let that melt. As soon as it melts up, I'll come right back, and I'll take you to the next step. All right, now that we've got that, we're going to go in with that third a cup of flour, and we're going to cook that up just about a minute because we want to make sure we get that raw flour taste completely out of our dish. So we're going to let this go for just a minute, okay? And I'll come back in a minute. All right? All right, this is what we're looking like. So what I'm going to go in is I'm going to slowly pour in a little bit of that chicken broth. We need at least 3 cups. I'm slowly entering into the dish simply because I want to break it up a little bit. It'll break it up better for us. Make our dish just a little, the gravy sauce that we're making a little bit smoother. But like I said, at the end of the day, we want 3 cups. So I'm just going to break it up slowly. You can see it's doing its thing. It's just that I just want this to be a little bit on the smooth side. I don't want it to be chunky with our little gravy pieces, okay? So that's why I'm working it in slowly. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Gigi would absolutely love to have you over here. Yes, I would. I would love to have you over here. I've got quite a bit of a playlist going on here. I have several videos. You're sure to find something that you'll love, you'll enjoy, your family will like. I've got over 1,000 videos on my channel. Okay? So I'm sure you will find something that you love. Go ahead, check it out. All right? See how smooth that is already? And that's how we want it. We want the gravy to be good and smooth. I'm just going to pour in a little bit more. And break it up again. And this is just my process. You don't have to do it like that. You can just go ahead and pour it all in there at one time. But it just gives us a smoother gravy. Okay? As you can see how delicious that looks. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with the remainder of how much we're putting in here. All right. That's all 3 cups. I'm just going to mix that up very well. See how smooth that is? Look at that. And yeah, we've got a little bit of some of the drippings from what we had in the pan before. That's nothing but flavor. All right? Nothing but flavor. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a good tablespoon of that black pepper. I'm going to go in with a good tablespoon of garlic salt. And again, season to your liking. Okay? Season to your family's liking. We're going to go in with a tablespoon of that dash. And we're going to go in with a good tablespoon of that Italian seasoning. Okay? I'm going to give that a zhuzh again. This is going to be delicious. You will definitely love it. And before you drain your spaghetti water, make sure you keep a little bit of that, because sometimes, you know, you want to loosen it up a little bit. Okay? Loosen up your sauces and everything that you've got going on. So keep some of that before you throw it out, okay? Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and go in with the juice of that lemon. It's just going to, I tell you all the time, citrus and fresh herbs does something special to a dish. It just does. And adding that little extra something in there is absolutely amazing. Okay, so we got all that juice in there. We're going to give it another zhuzh. And I'm just going to let this go for a minute, and then we're going to add something else to it, okay? Just 1 minute. And I'll be right back. All right, now it's time to put all of this together, okay? We're going to go in with the sauteed mushrooms and onions. Get all of that yummy in there. Okay. We're going to go in with all of that chicken. Okay. We're going to go in with about 1/4 cup of parsley. Okay. And now all we're going to do is mix all of this up together after, okay, we put the gravy in. Okay, we need to get that in there, don't we? I'm just getting ready to mix without putting it in there. So pour all of that gravy sauce that we made right on in there. Okay, you want to get all of that in there. Yes, we do. Wipe the bottom of this pot so we don't make too much of a mess here. Okay, now we want to mix it all up. Okay. Get all that mixed and get it good and coated. You want to make sure every noodle has some of that yummy. All right? Every single noodle. I'm going to go ahead, like I told you, keep some of that pasta water. I'm going to go in with some of that pasta water because mine needs a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put in, that was probably about 1/4 cup. Okay? And then I'm going to get that dish over here. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Preheat that oven to 350 so it'll be ready for us instead of us waiting for it. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use cooking spray. You can use butter if you want to on this pan. Completely up to you. Whatever tickles your fancy, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with all of that deliciousness that we just created. I'm trying not to bop you. Okay. Get all that yummy out that pan. Don't leave nothing. You hear me? All right. So what we're going to do at this point, I'm just kind of mushing her down a little bit. This pan could have been a little bit bigger, but you know what? You know Gigi. She going to work it out. Okay, just kind of pushing her down a little bit, because what she's finna go through is gonna be a whole lot of yummy, because we're not done yet. Okay, I'm gonna take that mozzarella cheese, put it right on top. Yes, I am. Take that mozzarella cheese and just put it right on top. And I'm going to put her in the oven. And this is probably about a cup that I'm using. Okay? I'm going to put her in the oven uncovered for about 15 to 20 minutes. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that parsley. And look at that. So it can just, oh my goodness, be absolutely pretty when she comes out. Nothing like fresh parsley, but you use what you have, okay? And just sprinkle her all about. Do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around, right? Okay, now in the oven she goes for about 20 minutes. I'll see you back then. And this is her fresh out of the oven. I'm gonna plate her up and let you see what she looks like. There she is. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. We'll see Gigi on the next one. Take care, you guys.